Welcome back to Bumbershoot, where we're covering life's chaos with humor and heart. And we have a special today. It is Mother's Day, and we're actually recording on Sunday, Mother's Day morning. And we've got all of us gals. We've got Rhonda, Tracy this morning.
Hello. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
And we've got a couple special guests. We have my son, Luca, and do you want to introduce?
My daughter, Ella.
And your son will be?
He's sick from home.
But he's going to call in.
He's going to be calling in, yes.
He'll be calling in. So Andrew will be calling in, yeah?
Yes.
So we thought it would be fun to do a little Mother's Day special and talk about Mother's Day. So I do want to, don't kill me, Rhonda, and I'm not going to call you out, but I'm going to talk about like expectations, because I think that every mom wakes up on their first Mother's Day and so proud that they finally they get to celebrate, right?
Right. It's special.
Because you hold your baby in your arms because they're not even one. Right? Because no matter when they're born in that year, they're not even one. And now this day includes you.
Yeah, always.
And how do we feel about that?
We feel so proud.
Yeah.
It's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah. It's a really big deal.
Yeah.
Yes. Big deal.
I love it. It makes me happy.
I think if you angle it towards you a little, it'll bring it closer to you. We had a little bit of a realization with Rhonda's microphone.
Oh, right up.
It should just go on the table.
Take off the thing.
Yeah.
Because that way you can see. So you're talking right into a bar.
Yeah.
So if you
So yeah, we
just rotate a little
Luca's
bit.
our
we're gonna
tech
yeah.
support.
Thank you, Luca.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we can hear you good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, very good
That's
now.
loud.
You
You
don't
might not even need to.
You
have
don't need a
cushion.
muffler.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, and I think the kids, they don't realize it until they're mommies, but then some of them will never be mommies, so they'll never realize it. Because I think even for Father's Day, I don't think it doesn't carry the same weight to a lot of dads that
No.
Mother's Day carries for moms.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when you lose your mom, it's got another meaning,
Yeah.
right? And it's something that sometimes we take moms for granted.
Yes.
And we don't make time, and we don't make a priority, and we don't even pick up the phone and say Happy Mother's Day. That's not the case with all of us.
No.
And unfortunately the kids are all considerate. I mean, you kind of have to raise them to appreciate it. It's not something you're born with,
No.
right? So
Right.
if you want Mother's Day to be a big deal, then you do have to raise them, but then when they become older, they decide for themselves, right, guys?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we should just go around, and I think even with you kids, and talk about what Mother's Day means to you. So let's start with Luca.
Oh no.
What does Mother's Day mean to you?
It's a celebration, ultimately, of the sacrifice of becoming a mother, right? You like that one? You like that?
I love that. Coming out of a male's mouth.
Okay.
Well, I as we talked about in my episode, I have a very close relationship with my mom, so there is like another level of not just respect, but it's just a different kind of love. So
Yeah, bonded.
yeah, you have to have, like, there's a value, and I think that goes with a lot of like boy moms. Like that relationship is very, very close.
Yeah, it is a thing we always say, like, boys, like mommy's boys and daddy's girls is typically how it goes, provided both
And
parents are
typically.
involved.
Mommy's girl, right? Mommy's girl.
Oh, okay, let's hear from Ella. Is
Same
that
Jalen's
different?
a mommy's girl too.
Yeah, you
Yes.
guys got opposite, huh? Well, I have two boys, so
I think I got a little of each. I think I got both.
I love my mother and my father, obviously, but like my mom is the woman who gave me life, and we were like super, or we still are, but
Yeah.
like growing up and stuff, like she would do all my sports with me, and like we always have been very close, and being super close, I think sometimes we could butt heads or
That's common.
And it's
Yeah.
two females, kind of,
Yes,
especially like
definitely.
growing older, and she's becoming her own woman, and
Right.
yeah.
But
The breakaway.
That's okay though. We don't have to see eye to eye on everything, and that's what we've like
But
figured out.
we don't.
right.
But as like I get older, you respect all of my like opinions, and I respect all of yours, and I really appreciate that.
Aw.
I think that you are the most amazing mother in the world, obviously.
You're so
that.
sweet. I love you.
I think as you get older though, like you do like come to respect it a lot more and stuff, and like you do kind of see like all the challenges she had to face behind closed doors that I didn't get to see to like make my growing up easier and everything. So
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Aw,
I love that, Ella. They're so sweet.
That's awesome. So that basically encompasses what this day means to you, right?
Yeah, I love my mom. So she's my whole world. I won't be here without her.
I love that.
I love you. Well, to me, it means, having my 2 kids is like my greatest accomplishment in life. So I don't really feel like I need a day to like celebrate me because that's just like not me. I don't, but
We know we're trying to plan
Yeah.
and celebrate you on your birthday, and you're like,
I just love, like Jake's driving home today, and Ella, got up early to come do this with me, and like
It's the little things.
Yeah, so I just like to be with them, and it's not so bad having you be the center of attention for the day either. So they have little things up their sleeve for me today and every Mother's Day. They're really good. They've been good about.
Celebrating.
Sometimes every day is Mother's Day. I have some pretty amazing kids, but there's bad days too. But
it's okay. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both away.
Out of 365 days, I think one day, 2. I always say this: Mother's Day and your birthday.
Yeah.
I think are 2 days that should be celebrated.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
Yes. Okay, so what does Mother's Day mean to you?
So I wrote this down yesterday, something really brief while I was outside enjoying the sun. I said, being a mother has been my greatest accomplishment in life. Sure, there's ups and downs, but both Jalen and Andrew are my pride and joy, and I'm so blessed to be their mom. Is what it means to me. It's very simple, but it's what it means.
It's powerful.
It's powerful, and it's what it means to me. So
yeah.
Beautiful. So how do you celebrate your mom?
we're just with her. We go out this morning. We're gonna go to brunch together with the whole family, and we spend time with her, and we laugh and we tell stories, and that's the way we show our love to her. Just time with her.
So would you say that would be your love language as well on this day? Is that something that you
Yes.
would like with your children? Like that's something that
Yes,
that's how
just-
you'd like to celebrate.
Yes, just spending time, and some little gifts too. Are nice.
Yeah.
But mostly just the time is what matters to me.
Yeah, I think that moms especially time with their kids. I've
so
reflected
important.
a ton on, I feel like I take time for my mom, but I feel like I could be better about it because I started realizing with Logan gone and Luca changing he used to say yes to me more, and now he says no more, and
Making me sound like a bad
I
guy.
was-
No, that's not.
No.
That's okay. That's just. you
it's
growing
just
up.
it's
that's
you
true.
trying to be break away, and I get it, but because we've talked about that a little bit too with Logan, but I realize it's helping me realize that I feel like I do a pretty good job of making it to the things that she asked me to be at, but sometimes to be there for the things she doesn't ask would be nice too. So today I was going to be in Big Bear because we bought tickets to a wine thing up there. It was like Saturday and I was gonna stay the night, and so I wasn't gonna go. Brandy's hosting Mom, and Nicole's coming down from Santa Barbara to
Nice.
celebrate Mom, and so I wasn't gonna make it because I was gonna be in Big Bear, but then it got canceled. So then I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm going to go to Big Bear anyways. Yesterday I went, and I don't know if I want to drive. And I was like, wait a minute. Yes, I am going to drive because I know that if it was me, I would want all my babies that could be there to be
That's
there.
right.
No matter what
It
age,
means everything.
right?
Yeah, it does. So that's what we're doing. And then, it does become hard though as you well, not you because your mom doesn't live here, but when your moms live here, it's like whose Mother's Day is it, right? Like you got to share it. And
That's right.
That is like I've never lived near my mom since I've been married.
okay,
So,
so you never had to share.
or Jeremy's mom. Like we've never lived around family. So, we try to make them feel special. I always send them gifts and, FaceTime on Mother's Day. And there's always, like Jeremy comes from there's 4 of them, and then there's me and my 2 stepsisters and my brother. So there's always someone around each of our moms. So at least they're with
Somebody.
some
Yes,
kids.
yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's special. Yeah, I mean, like, so with my mom, she has 3 biological, and then in Cami and Nicole that she basically was there since birth that are her girls. That's her daughters. But she only has 3 there this year because everybody's in different areas.
Right.
That's gotta be hard
I'm
for
sure.
moms. I do
Right.
not, like, thinking about this, I do not want to live in a different state from my children.
I know. I feel like it
no
shouldn't
way.
be an option for
No,
them.
but I've done that to my mom.
I know.
That makes me sad thinking about it. So my mom, I'll make her listen.
Just so you know, what's her name?
Chris.
Chris. She's got tears in her eyes now. Thinking about
Ella
it.
Christine, named after my
Aw,
mom.
sweet.
Cute. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I love that.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Pretty neat.
So now we know what Mother's Day means to us. I want to know, even from you kids.
I'll have a call.
Okay, we'll have Andrew call in whenever. We're gonna have him call in.
Okay.
I think I can call him maybe from
Directly from the thing.
Yeah, but I forget how to do it, and I don't want. I'm gonna. I
mess
can't
up
take the
the
time to
recording.
I don't want to jack everything up. But we know when Luca called in unexpectedly.
Yes.
You can hear everything.
We could hear everything.
The king was
As
not letting his little brother
cringeworthy as it was,
No,
you can hear
the
everything.
king doesn't want his little brother to get his own podcast.
I need at least 10 minutes of that. 10 minutes of that is mine.
I love that.
That was Uncle Chris's favorite part of it.
I was cracking up. I'm like, yeah.
I didn't hear
I'm the
that.
oldest child too.
You didn't
so
hear it?
I didn't hear when you called into Luke.
It was like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was in the beginning.
Oh yes,
Because I
remember
couldn't
that.
find tie straps
Oh, that's
for
right.
freaking chairs and tables that haven't been used
It's a
until
total older
like
sibling
yesterday.
move, and I love it.
It was hilarious.
I didn't even know they were recording. Like, really, I didn't know.
He didn't know we were doing the podcast. I was just like, well, I did say we're doing the podcast, but I don't think he realized I was recording him. So he goes, okay, well, really quick. Da-da-da-da-da.
Well, I knew you
Anyways.
were recording, but I didn't think it would take 10 minutes to get an answer from either of you.
All right. Well, anyways, have Andrew call
Always
in.
good.
Okay. Then I just want to talk about like favorite childhood like mom memories. So like if you can think of like the first thing that comes to your head about you and your mom. So you want to start, Ella? You're looking at me, and I feel like you have one.
Oh, well, there's this book. And I
Talk close, Ella.
I don't know like what exactly the book is called, but it's about this like cow mom, cow like baby, and it's like a little poem. And my mom used to read it to me like almost every night.
Every night,
Like,
yeah.
Aww.
And it's like I love everything about you. And it's just like.
And I just found it like a week ago, so I'm like, I'm gonna read that to you on Mother's Day. When we were doing like our garage sale stuff, I found it. I'm like, oh my god.
But my mom, like, she's always been about all the little stuff. Like, she's always there for everything. She doesn't miss, like, recitals or, like, competitions or, like, anything I've had growing up. My mom's been there. So
That's
she does everything.
Ella and I bonded a lot because of the activities she did when she was younger, which was like club volleyball and then all-star cheer. That's a lot of traveling. So
Yeah.
we've been like around the country together for weeks at a time, which
wow.
was good and bad.
It made us very close, though. We are extremely close.
Yeah.
Aw, that's special. Luca, childhood memory, mom.
I mean,
And
last episode it was really difficult for me to think of any positive memory. Apparently, it's not my.
that's what it sounded like, but
It's
no,
not-
it
no.
was totally fine. It was-
But I would say I would kind of agree with, even though they were very separate and didn't know each other then,
Yeah.
you did act very similar at everything. I didn't travel at all.
Yeah, you did, because you went to CIF, so we traveled all
No, but
over
that's not.
SoCal.
I mean, that's childhood. That's like when I was like 17. But
That's
okay.
so child, yeah.
I guess. Okay. But we didn't really go very far for that
No.
compared to
It's okay.
probably competition stuff.
Yeah, no,
Very
we didn't
far.
travel the country ever.
We'd be in Vegas a week together. It was
Vegas, Florida, Texas.
Yeah, no, we didn't do that.
But you know what? That's not true though, because even though we didn't go for like competition, we did go to Rhode Island every.
We traveled
single-
together,
we
just
traveled
not for
together,
sports,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, what about your road trip?
Oh my gosh.
That was
Yes.
so much fun.
That was definitely something.
Yeah, the-
because we've done a lot of things together. Like we
Yes.
spent a lot of time together, just just because.
Me and you guys, me and the boys, because Dad's working all the time.
But even when Logan's like busy with Andrew, because Andrew is like Logan's
Like,
Brother,
like
best
aunt,
son.
yeah.
Siamese twin.
Yes.
From another mother.
I'm shocked they went this long without each other. I'll be honest.
know, totally.
Yes.
I know.
I mean, he did help me coach, so
I
maybe that
know.
kind of helped a little bit.
Yes,
You know, still
yeah.
with a Presti
He loves you
Filippo
so
brother.
much.
So.
Yes,
Connections.
Yes.
But yeah, like we've done a lot of road trips and like traveling together where it's just, I mean, before the giant, I don't know how to phrase it, but like before social media really became as
Oh, yeah.
big as it
Oh,
was,
as
before
it
like
is, yeah.
Netflix and all these streaming services really became a big thing, the only thing to do, and not like a negative way, was
No,
just
but,
to
yeah.
talk. It was
Be together.
yeah, just do, you know, road trips in the car, driving from the airport in Massachusetts down to Connecticut and then to Rhode Island and then, you know, all around. It's just conversation. And when
Yeah.
I wasn't asleep, that was what we were doing. We were just talking.
Well, and in that road trip to Florida and back, there
Yeah.
was a lot
There was a
of
lot of talking.
bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's all there is to do, right?
Yeah.
Especially in
Talk
those
for hours.
really, really boring areas where there's nothing to even like
New
point
Mexico,
out.
Texas.
I was
New
just
Mexico
gonna say that.
sucks.
New Mexico.
New Mexico and
gosh.
Texas are
Both.
rough on the road.
Texas
sorry,
is
but-
forever.
Yes.
And it's just flat.
Never ends.
It's flat. There's
Yeah.
nothing there.
Yeah.
Nothing to see at all.
Zero elevation.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
It was
it
weird.
was-
But like Logan was sleeping in the back, I remember, and then like at least one memory from that was I was trying to listen to the Hamilton soundtrack while we were driving, and you just said absolutely not. You can listen to 2 songs. And
That's awesome.
Lucas, my kid, that like he loved when he was younger. I'd go in his room. He'd fall asleep to Christmas music in July.
Aw.
Like he was, and then
cute.
he went to Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack. And
Sounds
the older
very,
he's
like,
gotten,
Jazz.
the younger his music selection's gotten.
I
But
think
yeah,
now
that
I'm
was
R&B, so it's
Yeah.
I definitely got.
I think that's because of
Yeah.
Izzy.
Back to
That's
your
Izzy,
beach
not.
level.
Love
I
R&B.
love the old school stuff though. For
It's
sure.
great. It's
Yes. Right?
Well, I think that like for sometimes with the kids, like those things aren't at the forefront of their mind because it was just their life.
Yeah.
They don't know any different until
Yeah.
somebody else brings it up or gives them that perspective, right? So, and we talked about that a little bit yesterday with just like his life. He's only ever owned restaurants. He doesn't know life like not walking into a place and eating for free. I mean,
Yeah.
he does because he goes to other
Yeah.
restaurants, but like that's something that's unique to him.
It's like a really cool thing, and you just probably don't
and he never
really
thinks
realize
about it.
how awesome it is because
Yeah.
it's
I
always
know.
been your life.
I
Yeah.
said it on the drive up to Big Bear. I was like, I want to like have a conversation with myself if I just, you know, just from like a
Like an outsider looking in.
like a third person.
It's probably like a
conversation.
celebrity's kid where it's like
I know, but am
you
I like
live
Jaden
with
Smith?
The Rock. No. I'm just saying
Sounds
like
like Jaden Smith.
they live with that celebrity that everybody looks up to or looks at. It's kind of that same dynamic. When you grow up with something, it's just the way it is, and it's not unique or like a big deal or special
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
Until you see it from other people's perspective. So it was just kind of a drastic simile. I'm just saying, not that it's not. I'm not comparing the celebrity status. I'm just saying, like, if you are born to a athlete, then that's your dad.
lifestyle.
But to everybody else, it's
Yeah.
Tom Brady. So
Yeah.
it's something. Of course, I'm going to bring up the Patriot. But I think it's something that a lot of times kids, and again, it goes back to like maybe taking things for granted that we don't realize, my mom's always been there. Not everybody's mom's always there, So
Yeah.
it's something that you realize, and I think when you grow older, you see things like differently, and you get that perspective. Okay. Is Andrew calling or no? Is that?
My phone's not.
Oh.
Her phone's not working.
He's got to call me on WhatsApp.
Oh, just text him that.
You want me to call him?
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay.
My phone's not working.
I
for some
cannot wait to
reason.
hear Andrew's perspective on.
And he's got a sore throat, so his voice is going to be very raspy and deep, probably.
Okay. Andrew.
My phone is acting crazy today. It's not.
All right, we're calling in Andrew, guys.
All right, see what happens.
Hopefully is it recording still too?
So, Rob,
Yes.
did Andrew tell you about the team party that we had for the
I haven't
thing.
got a chance to talk to him, but I'm really excited to
Yeah,
hear
got our tea
how it
party.
went.
It was really, really great. I
Really?
mean, yeah.
Because Andrew and Luca coached together.
Yeah.
Andrew,
Hi.
hi. Welcome to Bumbershoot, where we're covering life's chaos with humor and heart.
You're on the air. No
You're on the
words.
air, Andrew. We know you have a sore throat, but we just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell your mom how you feel about her on air.
Let me think. My mom. My mom's always been there for me,
Yeah?
and she's just like the goat.
She's the goat?
She's a go.
That's cute.
She is the goat. Yep. How you feeling? Crappy?
Yeah, I woke up and I was like, damn.
Oh, well, we miss you being here. We
Yeah,
talked
sorry,
about
no problem.
what's a standout memory of your childhood with your mom? Kids love to be put on the spot.
Love it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Probably just her being like a team mom on my like little baseball team when I'm like tiny.
That's cute. I love that.
Cute. How old were you?
Probably like 7.
Aw. Oh, you remembered way back. and then last question, and we'll let you go. What does Mother's Day mean to you?
Let's say it's a day to recognize your mom for everything she's done for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a message for your mom?
Love you.
Keep it simple, right, Andrew? I love you too.
Hope you feel better.
Hope you feel better. See you in a bit.
We hope you feel better. We love you from all your other moms
Yes,
too.
their moms love you as well.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you,
Love you
Andrew. Love
guys.
you.
Yeah, I love you. We'll see you guys.
Bye.
See you eventually.
Bye.
Bye.
I almost stopped the podcast instead of stopping the call. All right. Well, that was sweet. Yeah, you can tell he does not feel good.
Yeah.
That is not how he sounds.
No,
No,
it's not.
you can tell. Yeah.
He'll be on another
Putting
one.
on for the podcast.
He's on another one that you'll hear his real
Yes.
voice.
Yeah, that's coming soon.
So sweet.
Okay, so now we're gonna ask. I'm gonna ask a question. You guys will answer it differently. So with the adults, Tracy, I'll start with you. What is something that you've carried over from your mom?
My mom was, well, I'll have a negative one I carried from my mom was like the overprotectiveness, which I worked on to try to like not be so crazy with my kids like my mom was with me. It's taken some work. So that, but just being very loving and like someone that like I always felt like I could go and talk to my mom about anything, and I really do. Maybe not everything, but I do feel like my kids do come to me and feel they can speak freely to me about whatever might be going on, and I feel like that. Do you
For
feel
sure.
that way?
And also, I feel like kind of cooking too.
Yeah, oh yeah, cooking. I'm big on like family dinners. Like I try to cook like a sit down family meal like about 4 nights a week, and I always did that, like especially when Jake was home too. And Ella was working at a restaurant for a while, so then it kind of went by the wayside a little bit because she was not home for dinner and Jake was at college.
Yeah.
So
But it's not a family
my
dinner,
mom
it's a
made-
husband-wife date.
Yeah, exactly. So we just go out. But yeah, thanks, Ella. That is very true. Like my mom did, like we had meals at home. I mean, we maybe went out to eat once every other week or something. My mom always was like cooking and baking and that sort of thing. So
I love that.
I'm not a baker, but I do like to cook myself, my family some dinner.
That's so important
Yeah.
these days.
I feel like
Yeah,
a
we
lot
sit
of
down
moms, like,
together.
don't do that too. Like I have a lot of
that's
friends
nice.
who like go out to eat every single night, or like
When that
whatever.
gets old.
Or order DoorDash
Yes,
or whatever.
Like you made it a point.
And my kids
I
have
do
always
it a
told me
lot.
that too. They're like, my friends' parents don't like cook dinner, and like we make them sit down and like eat.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than a home cooked meal.
Yeah.
Or, like
isn't.
being together.
As simple
being
as it can
together.
be, yeah.
Thanks,
It's
Elle.
true.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Rhonda, what is something you adopted from mom?
I'd have to say that when I was younger, something that I really, really appreciated about my mom is that we were best friends. You know, she was my mom first, of course, and then second, my best friend. And I was able to tell her everything, like a bestie, you know, and even the things you wouldn't think a daughter would tell her mom. I told her. And I love that about our relationship, and I appreciate it, and I cherished it. And so I always had said that when I get older, I'm going to be the same way with my kids. And I feel that I have been that way. I feel like, you know, I'm mom first, but yet I can be their besties too, you know?
Yeah.
And be understanding about where they're at in life, you know? And so I love that about our relationships with both Jalen and Andrew. My mom was very strict, very, very, very strict. And sometimes I wish I was a little bit more strict with my kids.
I was going to say, you're not very strict.
But the
And I'm
times
not.
are changing a little bit too.
But it's not a bad thing. I mean, your kids are good, so you don't really have to be
that's true.
that strict.
That's true. I feel like I used my leverage in a different way, you know? And thank God for the cell phones.
Yeah.
Because that's what became my leverage.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to do much of
Blessing
anything
and a
else.
curse.
Yes, it is, for sure. So yeah, that's what mine is. So yeah.
So for me, I feel like my most important thing is my mom's love for the Lord. That is something that I adopted from
love
her,
Yeah.
and that I hope my children adopt from me. And then also her incredible ability to like entertain and connect and make people feel like a part. I definitely got that from her.
Yes, you sure did. I was like, well, you got help.
Yeah, I definitely got that. I mean, you know, you don't get to see my mom planning as many things or, you know. Oh,
Perfect timing.
Does he know he's on?
hello?
Welcome to Bumbershoot.
Logie, we're recording our Mother's Day podcast right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Well, happy Mother's Day.
No,
Perfect
Mothers.
timing.
Yeah, I got your other moms here too.
Hi, sweetie.
I know, I just said Happy Mother's Day today.
Hi, Logie. Miss you.
Hello. Oh, miss you too. I'll be back soon.
Okay,
Yes, we can't wait.
We're landing
Right
at
now.
the same time at the airport.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Logie, what day do you get in, Log?
Thursday, right?
The 23rd.
Oh, Friday?
Oh.
The 23rd. Oh, it's
No,
different day?
Friday.
Oh.
It's Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Thursday.
He's coming for Luca's graduation. So what'd you do on Mother's Day, Logie?
I woke up and I went straight to Lucas' house and he made lunch. And then Elena came over and we ate like dessert for Mother's Day with Ludovica. And then I went home and now I'm at a soccer field waiting to find a team to play some soccer.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
He got his independency from his mom.
I don't know. Did ya?
Most likely won't find a team and most likely will just go do some pull-ups and stuff. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Logie, what does Mother's Day mean to you?
it means the celebration of my life being a son from a mom. So, and gratefulness of mothers caring and bringing into this world great children.
Do you want to shout out any other moms?
Shout out Carrie Peltzer. Shout out Erin Bryant. Auntie Brandy.
Outside of us. You're shouting out outside of this room, right? Because you're.
I was like,
Rhonda's waiting for her name.
Right, I already said that. I already gave them a happy Mother's Day. Okay, Tracy, Rhonda,
Okay.
Allison,
yeah.
and Aunt Heather, and that's it. Because I can't think of anything else.
Not your sister that's having
Nani.
How about your sister, who's a mommy now?
Oh yeah, her too. But I already talked to her, so I wasn't really thinking of it.
Oh, well, thank you for my mustache post this morning.
Oh, you're welcome.
I thought it was super cute.
It is cute. It was cute.
That's funny.
Yeah, thank you, babe. Oh, I love you. This is my first Mother's Day without you.
Aw.
And I hate that,
Yeah.
but I'm happy
All
for
alone,
you.
bitch.
I'm glad you're doing you, and I know you'll be here for every other Mother's Day forever for the rest of your life.
That's right.
One and done.
Back.
You got your grace.
Back.
All right, baby. Have fun.
All right.
Hopefully, you find people to play with. If not, get a good workout in.
Bye,
Yeah.
Logie.
All right, thanks.
Bye, Logie.
Bye,
Love
Rhonda.
you.
Bye, Tracy.
Love you.
Love you.
Later. Bye, Luca.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Who else is there? Ella?
Ella's here.
Ella, Tracy,
Bye,
Rhonda.
Ella.
Bye, Logie.
And then Andrew, they weren't being able to make it. I heard he texted me, so
Yeah, he's pretty bummed. He has a sore throat.
yeah. He's a soft guy. It's all right. He'll grow up one day.
Right? He didn't want to rally.
Yeah,
You
all right.
soft,
All right,
Andrew.
bye,
You
guys.
soft.
Besties call them each other out.
Real. All right.
Okay, love you, babe.
Bye.
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 Oh, sorry. Oh,
That was special. That was great timing.
I know.
You didn't know he was calling?
No.
What a great surprise.
I know,
Yeah.
little boogie. I think I told him we were doing it. Because I think I.
Surprise or no
Yeah,
surprise,
I think I
it's all
texted
good.
him. No, I think I think he knew we were recording. So, good timing, Logie.
Perfect.
Okay, so anything else you guys do you want to say anything to your moms?
Wait, there was a second part to your thing that we haven't answered.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, I got distracted.
Glad you remembered.
Okay. So I was finishing up what I adopted from my mom. Okay. So then, what do you plan on adopting when you have children? Is what I want to know. And obviously not as a mom, but as a.
The no BS parenting is beautiful. It's awesome. I love it.
What
Thank
exactly
you.
does that mean?
If I'm not made for something or if I'm not good at something, don't make me think that I am. Just tell me straight up, you're not gonna do that. And
Okay, yeah.
that's one part of parenting that I appreciate.
Thank you.
I mean, there's a number of things that I appreciate, but that's definitely one of the biggest things that I was like right now there's all these soft parenting moms that don't their kids are running around in a restaurant. I mean, I did, but I got slapped and
Yes.
actually tripped and hit my head on a table one time.
Which is why you don't run around a
That's why I don't
restaurant.
run around a restaurant. But
Yeah, teaching respect too. I feel like
Yes.
that was teach our
That's a
kids
part
respect.
of it right there.
Yeah.
It's a part of teaching respect.
and I think without a mom as outgoing as you and as bam in your face as you are,
Which is a blessing. I love her to death.
absolutely. Without that, I probably would not have even the little social life that I have. I would be very, very in my room doing nothing. It's true. I mean, the experiences that you've kind of forced me to do, I do value. Even
That's
though it's
sweet.
So do we, Luca.
I was gonna say, I think all my friends.
She's not my mom, but I agree.
You know exactly where you're coming from on that one.
For example, this podcast.
I mean, the
Before
podcast
this,
is
I
fun.
was petrified of a microphone. I would literally start shaking for some weird reason.
God, when you used to make
And
me talk
now-
at football booster meetings, I wanted to murder you.
Well, I'm glad you guys all learned to appreciate me.
Well,
And didn't murder me.
There's that.
No, I love you for it.
It's
Same.
that kind of experiences that a lot of moms that I see nowadays, especially coaching young 11-year-olds
yeah.
and stuff like that. You definitely see the different parenting styles,
That's true,
and it's
yeah.
very clear who was raised the quote unquote right way and who was raised
the
like the
whatever you
hands
want.
off.
what do they call it?
Enjoy your
Do
like
what you
it's
want.
like soft
Yeah.
parenting.
Yeah,
it's
and
a
it's-
stupid thing.
Or no parenting at all. but-
I think there needs to be rules. I think there should be boundaries and all of those things, you know, because
Well, I
that's
think-
what helps to create a person, a good person, you know, in my opinion.
Well, we're innately like we long for that, even as adults.
Yes.
Like if you look at the world when you don't have rules and structure, people flounder. They don't know what to do, and that's
Right.
why they get
It's
in
true.
trouble.
Yep.
And for
100%.
people, challenge me right now, and parent or don't parent, which means discipline or don't discipline, consequence or no consequence, and see what you get.
Like reward-based systems versus consequence-based systems. I'm sorry, I don't mean to take up all the time.
No,
You're
she's
all-
gonna get
I'm
the platform.
agreeing-
She's
I'm
gonna
agreeing
get.
with everything you guys are saying. I've worked in a restaurant too, and I know gentle parenting does not work.
It's gentle.
Gentle
Yeah, that's
parenting.
That's
Another
a cute
term.
word for it.
Ella actually works at a daycare, so she deals with parents
Yeah.
and
Well, you
children
get the like
all
ramifications of
Yeah.
Right.
parenting, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah.
But you can really tell which kids have like boundaries in their house and which parents set boundaries
Yep.
and then like which kids and like there's a clear difference like because the ones who have boundaries when they get picked up they're so excited they're like oh whoa, whatever and then the ones who kind of get everything in the world handed to them they're always like oh what are we doing next let's go get food I don't
Isn't
wanna
that
feed."
ironic?
She
Isn't
sees
it
it with little
ironic?
kids
Don't
like
you
that.
think?
Yeah.
No, but it is. It's people. It's opposite of what you think.
yeah
I think people think if I'm easy on my kids, they're gonna like me more, and we're gonna get along. And it's actually the opposite.
Yeah, it is. It's not about that. at
They
that
feel
point.
cared about when you set boundaries
I think
and
so,
when you
too.
discipline them. And when my mom disciplined me, like she didn't enjoy it, which I always told the kids. That is another thing that my mom passed down. She would cry sometimes
Same.
when she
My
had
mom
to
would
implement
too.
something, a consequence.
Yes.
But she'd say, "Because I love you."
Yeah.
And I've
I
said
never
that to
believed
them
her at
too.
that point, but
I did believe my mom, and I would always
didn't.
feel bad that I put her in that position. But I would always tell them that the same thing, and it's like we don't enjoy it, but
No.
it's tough love. It's loving your child enough to make them a good human for the rest
and
of
it's
their
something you
lives.
just have to do.
I mean, it doesn't always work. Logan, I hear his behavior from certain. I heard something recently about him in high school that I don't get to be proud of that behavior because I can only do so much. But what you do is you instill it in them.
exactly.
So they may fight you at first, but then they will adopt it and adapt to what you've taught them. And that's what Logan has ended up doing. He challenged people, but he also had two parents. My husband's more of a challenger. I'm more complacent. So you also have two parents, so it's not all on the mom, but
No.
But I think that what you're instilled with as a child, you do pull it back out later.
Yeah.
And like now he's living on his own. He's out in Milano, and he respects his peers. He respects his elders. He has all that now. So
That's good.
anyways, Ella, what else do you want to say about what you're going to adopt from your mom?
My mom is very, very loving. Like, I've actually never met someone who loves as passionately and as hard as my mom. And so I think even like when I am working with the kids, like I really do, like I care for them so much. And I think I definitely get it from her. She's just always been very loving and understanding, and she'll always try and like solve a problem before just running away and stuff. And so I just love her so much. She's has the most love ever, and I try and be that.
That's cute.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I love you.
Well, you have a lot of love. We can see
Yeah.
your mom's love through
Yes.
you, for sure.
We really can see that in you. You're
Yeah.
a sweet, sweet girl.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
Your other mamas.
Yeah, we all adopt. Yeah, we all adopt these kids. We're family.
We are.
It is. It's a family, and we look out for each other's kids. And I mean, we don't hesitate to step in if we need to, and we don't. Like, we will always be there for.
Always.
I think that Ella, you and Jake know, and Jalen and Andrew know, and the other kids, they all know that they can call us if they can't get a hold of mom and dad.
That's right.
and
Anytime.
we're all going to be there. And I think that that's something to shout out to the moms that step up who don't have to, the bonus moms, which I am blessed to be one, and I want to shout out Mimi, who had, now I'm going to cry. I always get emotional.
We got one tissue left.
It's okay. But, you know, she didn't have to love me and she didn't have to accept me. And it's not always easy to have somebody else come into your life that isn't your blood. And Rhonda and I are going to share this.
I turned it around.
But also, I talked about it on Mimi's podcast, but her mom being so gracious and allowing me to be bonus mom. Obviously, I wasn't there to raise her. But I do know that I know she's adopted. She has 2 boys, so I know that she's told me that there's things. She lives in Italy, so there's a little more.
A little cultural difference.
Yeah, that's what we'll call that. Yes, a lot of enabling, but then she, she's learned a lot from how I've parented the boys, and I'm sure as they get older, she'll tap into me more, which I hope you do, Mimi.
I can see. I mean, I don't know her that well, compared because we're fairly new friends, just a 4 or 5 years, but I can see how much she loves you too. It's a really sweet relationship. I grew up in it's like I had stepsisters and a stepfather, and it wasn't the same as what I'm seeing with you guys.
It's not easy, but it's possible.
Yeah,
and that's something that I know. Michelle, our friend, best friend Michelle, she has a Brady Bunch family, and she's stepped up too. She didn't. I mean, and hers is a little more complicated. That she's selfless in it, and it is something that's what it takes. Selfless, but that's what loving is, right? It's selfless. So no matter what role you are in someone's life, you need to be selfless in order to love. So anyways, and then all the ones that are the friend moms, because I have been blessed by all of you moms that have adopted my kids and that I know are there for them. That's a big deal, and I hope that you guys have that for your kids too in the future.
Yeah,
it's important. It's very special. You need to have what is it? A tribe.
I was just gonna say
the tribe.
We call ourselves Mama Bears.
Yeah, because we are TVHS bears.
How's the saying go? It takes a
village.
Takes a village.
It takes a village. Yeah.
To raise your kids.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. That's
so.
For sure.
Yeah, so I want to shout out all the versions of moms out there. There's a lot of grandmas that have to step in it as moms too. God bless you all.
Yes.
May God continue to bless you. I know through Charity for Charity, I've got a lot of strong moms. We've got single moms that are taking care of sick kids. We've got we've got moms on every level, and a shout out to the Charity for Charity moms who just are resilient, and even when they're weak, they are strong.
So strong.
And I learn a lot from them. So I love all of you guys too. And so now let's just go around, and Tracy, I'm going to start with you and just give your mom a Mother's Day wish.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you, miss you, and I will see you in a month, because my mom and also my mother-in-law, she's really important to me, and we're really, really close. Yeah. So Barbie, I love you too, and they're both coming for Ella's high school graduation.
Yay! Can't wait!
In June. So I'm excited because I get to see them really soon.
Yeah, that's awesome. Rhonda?
Happy Mother's Day to my mom. I love you so much, and I can't wait to celebrate her in a little bit today. Also, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day.
Wait, it's your
mom's birth? Oh, okay. Oh, birth. She gave birth.
Birth.
She gave birth.
I get it.
Birthing day.
Get it? Happy Mother's Day to Joe's mom, my mother-in-law Carol as well. I know they're going to have a great day together, and I'm so happy for all of them today getting together.
Yeah,
it's a good day.
Yeah.
Yes. Can't wait.
Awesome. Well, I want to say happy Mother's Day to my mom. I love you, and you are my rock. I will see you soon. I got so emotional. I'll see you soon. And then same, my mom, Alex's mom in Italy, what a gracious and just precious angel woman she is. Sometimes I get after her for allowing Alex to behave the way he does. I'll be like, this is your fault. She'd be like, I don't know. No, but yeah, she definitely had really loose reins. But he's hard to tame, that little Italian stallion. But yeah, she is just a precious. I mean, she's a precious woman, and I'm so grateful to have her. I mean, with our language barrier, she's always just our relationship's full of love, and she's always tried so hard to communicate, and I'm so grateful for her. So she is coming out too for Luca's college graduation.
Yay! Love those grandmas.
And I want to shout out to Mimi as well. What a beautiful mom she is and has become. Here I go again. She's just amazing, and it's so awesome to see her be a mom to those two little beautiful boys.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
So they're so happy and so wonderful, and I am excited to announce that Mimi will be here for Luca's graduation as well.
No way!
She's leaving her boys for 6 days, and you know what she said to me was so beautiful. She said, you know, it's really hard to think about leaving them, but I know I'm not doing it for selfish reasons. I'm doing it for a very important reason. And it's to support my brother.
That's so sweet.
And such a big accomplishment. And
It's huge.
so I was very, very emotional because I know how hard it is to leave your kids.
Yes.
And the fact that it meant that much to her, that she made it happen. And Ivan is amazing. She said he kept saying, go, you need to go, you need to go. And she has an amazing support system. Talk about the Italian mamas, they're all there, right? And the aunts too. So she has like Evan's mom, Evan's sister. She has her mom, her grandma, her grandma from her dad. She's got her Aunt Noemi. She is like those
so
kids.
lucky and
Those
blessed.
kids might even not know she's not there. Like the way that all those moms, which there's a new film called Nonas. It's kind of slow, but it's funny. It's definitely about the Italian
Vince Vaughn.
moms. Yeah. And grandmas, but so her kids are going to be just fine, and she knows that if they were old enough to know, they would encourage her to come too. So that's a big deal. So that's a great,
awesome.
It's a very huge deal.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yeah. So so shout out to all of you guys, and then do you guys have any messages to your mom?
I mean, no, you can go first.
You can go first.
Okay. I yes, to all the moms in my life. You, Mom, to my nanny, my nonna, to my sister, and even to Isabella's mom, because you know she raised my girlfriend, so it's really, really
Exactly.
cool.
I love that.
Yeah. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and to you ladies,
Thank
you
you.
know I know I know all of your children, and you raised them very, very well. So happy Mother's Day.
Same with your mom. She raised you very well.
You're
Yeah,
a
sweet.
sweetheart.
She sure did.
Yeah, I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the moms. I know it's not easy, and being a woman is not easy. So you guys are all very strong, and thank you guys for being my mom's best friend and giving her another support that like her family can't give her and stuff, because it is different with friendships. And I love you guys so much. Happy Mother's
Love
Day.
you too.
We love you too.
Love you too. Well, happy Mother's Day to all you moms. Happy Mother's Day to my girls.
Happy
You
Mother's
guys
Day. I
are-
love you guys so
are
much.
amazing.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. I love you guys too.
Thank you. And I do want to shout out, not that we get anything for it, but I just love, Marshall. Penny Marshall's dad, what's his name? He's a director. I can't think of it, but he does a New Year's Eve. He does Valentine's
It's like
Day.
Guy
He does
Ritchie, right?
Mother's Day.
It's like Guy
No, it's a film. It's a movie, and it's called Mother's Day. No, it's Penny Marshall was Laverne on Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah,
and her dad, Gary Marshall.
Oh, okay.
Gary Marshall film. I love his films. He brings all celebrities into they have a million storylines, and it all comes together in the end.
Like the Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, yeah, there's New Year's Eve, and then he does a Mother's Day with Julia Roberts, and you guys should watch it tonight. It is such a great
I
film.
haven't seen that one.
Julia Roberts, Jennifer Aniston, Kate Hudson.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
a good cast.
Oh man, I'm gonna watch it.
Timothy
I'm gonna watch
Oliphant.
it too.
Yeah, it's a good
Sounds
cast
good.
and it's a great
We'll watch
story.
it.
Get the
Yeah.
tissues out because it's so beautiful. It touches on every kind of mom, so it's awesome. So yeah, I just wanted to shout that film out, even though they don't sponsor us or anything. All of our shout outs are non-sponsored shout outs at this point, but hey, we're willing to take any.
Rocio.
Yeah, exactly. But we're willing to take any sponsors out there. All right. Well, anyways, happy Mother's Day to all. We love you, and that's not all. We will be back next week. We will talk to you then.
Bye. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Stay.